this morning.
I thought this was crazy at first, but now that I see it here.
Nothing crazy about this.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
cold breakfast cereal was invented 150 years ago. Can you believe that?
No.
It's not just for breakfast. I like it all times a day. And this is Karen Bakies. She's from the American Dairy Association. She's a registered dietitian. Where did this trend come from, Karen?
You know, it's interesting because I guess I think about it in three ways. One is that you can design your own. Do-it-yourself bars are huge right now, so this is the cereal version.
Yeah.
And you can create and build it to your taste.
There are whole restaurants based on cereal now,
There
right?
is. And then the second part of it I think of is multi-purpose. As exactly as you said, it doesn't have to be for breakfast anymore. As a mom, I see it as a midnight slumber party. I see it when I have overnight guests and they get up at different times. You can put this out on the counter and it's ready to go.
idea.
Yeah, it's not so bad at all.
And I know college students that are having this as a party and they provide the milk and you bring your own box. So it actually has all
that's
kinds of
great.
different ideas.
That's hilarious.
But as a dietitian, what I love about it is it packs a really good nutrition punch because of the whole grains, fruit, and then we have milk or yogurt.
Well, and that's what
giving you the
I was
vitamins
going to
and minerals.
ask, because initially I thought just, boxes and boxes of Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops and those kinds of things. But some healthy options here for you.
Right.
That's right. And as
Yeah.
a dietitian, I look at the whole grain. So
Yeah.
I brought, the kid-friendly, you could do this as a family affair. So these are the ancient grains, so lots of great whole
Ancient
grains.
grains.
Cheerios are whole grains, and then over here, it's got a little bit of sweetness. It's the oatmeal squares that are really popular that are out.
Squares. But you brought in such a variety of toppings that you can put on these. Talk a little bit about that.
That's right. And over on your far right, I have like natural sweeteners. So you can
Okay.
add fruit. I've got plain yogurt there, and then you can add coconut. There's different kinds of fruit. There's nuts. There's
You were
dried
not even
fruit.
hesitating jumping in right now.
Dude, this looks so good. I
It does
want
look
it.
really good.
Yeah.
It
What
is.
is
Honey
this?
maple syrup. That's
Is that
actually yogurt. That's a vanilla
okay.
yogurt that you can include. And I did like an upside down one here where we actually put the cereal on top of the yogurt and did a banana split
Look
version.
at that, a banana split.
And again, just adding the old natural sweeteners are a great way to do it through healthy ingredients.
Can we
too.
get over to the things on the other side of the table that you've made the mistake of giving me?
That's right.
The chocolate-covered coffee beans.
He's going to start jumping up and down in a minute.
Oh, baby!
Those are for the adults, and then we have mini
Why did
chocolate
you give
chips
them
for
to
the
me
kids.
then? That was a mistake.
So chocolate is okay to put on the cereal bar?
Sprinkle a small amount is kind of a fun addition to the cereal bar. And I also have spices here. So there's
Yeah,
cinnamon,
that-
nutmeg, and there's chili powder.
That made me kind of take a double take.
I've heard
powder?
of people doing
Yes.
that before,
Chili
though,
powder?
with the chili powder and chocolate especially. I've heard of that combination before.
That's right.
Anyway.
If you like kind of that sweet salty, or if you like that spicy and sweet together, it gives you different options to spice up your cereals as well.
Wow,
I like it.
That is really neat. So, what are some of the? You talked about the healthy sweets. You talked about the spices. There must not be any end to the options that you could put out here.
No, it really is as creative as you want to be. And like I said, adding the milk to it and then adding the yogurt, you're going to get the 9 vitamins and minerals, including the protein power that it packs in. So really, we're looking at 3 out of the 5 food groups, and here it's really easy to do.
Now, you just said you were a mom, and I am too. What do you think it does for kids when they can make the choices of what they're going to eat?
I think they're more engaged and they're going to eat and they're going to pick the healthier choices.
They will.
Especially if you give them the healthy choices, they're going to choose them. And it's about creating their own. They're going to be able to make their own creation that's liking to their taste and what they're interested in eating too.
I'm so focused on what I'm doing right now.
Right. This would be an easy dinner, right? I mean, you have all these supplies
sir.
in your pantry.
Well, like I
Nobody's
said,
invited us to the party.
Come on.
You come in, get you some.
Do you prefer
And
whole
there's
milk or
spoons, too.
skim milk,
You
Karen?
know, it's really up to your preference. I think that's what's nice about the dairy case is you can do fat-free, you can do 2%, 1%, or whole milk. It's really up to your choice and what you're liking. It's all
Okay.
going to have the same great vitamins and mineral
I
content.
read something
and
the other
protein.
day about skim milk leading to some bad choices later if you give your kids skim milk. Is that true?
That's not true, but actually what they're finding is the recommendation's always been fat-free milk, and they're actually finding whole milk now to be beneficial in
the
regards
fats are good in
to
there,
making
right?
you feel full, and
Okay.
also the fats do not lead to cardiovascular disease or type 2 diabetes.
I'm so glad you were here to lead this because you had a lot of healthy, eating facts, and I'm just stuffing my face with
You know
food
we're
at
glad
this point.
you
Yeah.
figured that out by now, right?
Looks like you're making some great creations. So again, it's all about doing what
you call
you
this
like.
ancient grains?
It's an
Yeah.
ancient grain, so there's 7 or 8 different kinds of
fun.
grains that are all mixed together, and they're all going to be whole grains. That's the recommendation when you eat grains is to make sure that they're whole grain and they're going to increase
Karen,
your fiber
thank you
content.
so much. This was fun and really delicious
Oh, you're
too.
welcome. Enjoy.